Welcome to Is Well podcast, where we explore the full spectrum of health, from anatomy to chemistry, energy to soul. I'm Dr. J.D. Young. Today, we're diving into a concept called autophagy, a term you have probably seen tossed around in health magazines, biohacking podcasts, or longevity research. But what is it really? And what activates it? And is there a traditional Chinese medicine equivalent? This episode bridges modern science and ancient wisdom to help you understand how your body cleanses itself, repairs damage, and extends its health span. What is autophagy? Autophagy literally means self-eating. It's your body's natural recycling system. When cells are under mild stress, like during fasting or exercise, they start cleaning house. Damaged proteins are broken down, dysfunctional mitochondria are removed, toxic aggregates are digested, and essential nutrients are reused to rebuild. Think of it like spring cleaning at the cellular level. Japanese scientist Yoshinori Oshumi won the Nobel Prize in 2016 for discovering the mechanism behind this process. Since then, autophagy has been connected to cancer prevention, Alzheimer's risk reduction, improved metabolic health, and slower aging. What triggers autophagy? The body doesn't activate autophagy when you are constantly fed or stressed. It needs space and rhythm. Here are the top triggers. Fasting. If you fasted 12 to 24 hours, that's the most powerful trigger. It starts around hour 12 and peaks after 16 hours or more. Exercise, especially endurance or HIIT, high intensity intermittent training. It activates autophagy in muscle and the brain. Sleep and circadian rhythm. Autophagy peaks during deep sleep. So deep sleep is very important for us, very rejuvenating and restoring. Light pollution, screen time, and late night eating interfere with autophagy. And polyphenols, resveratrol, EGCG from green tea, and quercetin all stimulate autophagy. Of course, low carb or ketogenic states mimics fasting without caloric restriction. So what inhibits autophagy that you should avoid? One, frequent slacking. We all do that. High sugar diets and chronic stress. Chronic stress is always the foundation of chronic disease and premature aging. Poor sleep. As you see, you can activate this internal detox system without any drugs. So, what is the equivalent of autophagy in Chinese medicine? Let's switch the lenses and look at what TCM says about autophagy. Is there a concept in Chinese medicine that mirror autophagy? Yes, in fact, there are several of them. First of all, the body emphasizes we have energy we call the righteous energy or good energy that is self-correct, has ability to self-correcting and self-regenerating. It governs your body's ability to adapt, defend, and repair. The second system, which is interesting system called the triple burner and or Sanjiao, and it means up in the chest, lungs, and the heart. And the middle burner is basically your digestive system And the lower burner is elimination and purification. So you have an upper burner in the chest for the oxygens or blood circulations, and the middle burner for digestions and transformation, and the lower burner for elimination and purification. When Sanjiao is harmonized, the body eliminates waste, recycle fluid, and balance qi. That's autophagy, seen through the lens of fluid and energy transformation. In Chinese medicine, qi stagnation blocks recycling. Dampness leads to cellular waste accumulation. Spleen qi deficiency reduces sorting and transforming function. Again, Chinese medicine describes autophagy in energetic terms. So if your body cannot clear toxins or dead cells, it's not just a chemical issues, it's a qi and energy flow issues. So how to support autophagy the ACEs way? Here's how you can integrate modern biochemistry with holistic practice. From chemistry, we need to practice intermittent fasting, add polyphenol-rich foods like berries, green teas, turmeric, avoid constant snacking and refined carbs. At an atomic level, correct spinal and fascial blocks that interfere with circulation and detox, and movement improves lymphatic drainage, essential for cellular cleansing. At an energetical level, use acupuncture or acupressure to clear liver stagnation and spleen dampness. Also utilize qigong to move stagnated qi. At a spiritual level, chronic emotional suppression disrupts cleansing because it disrupts energy flows. Reflect, journal, or let go what no longer serves mentally and metabolically. Autophagy isn't just about starving your cells. It's about honoring rhythm, rest, and repair. So here's a couple of examples from the patients we have seen. A 59-year-old woman, overweight, anxious, sleeping poorly. She started 14-10 intermittent fasting, took a gentle herbal support, and did 10 minutes of Qigong daily. With 3 weeks, she reported less bloating, better sleep, and a clear skin. Another patient is a 42-year-old entrepreneur doing 24-hour fasts every other day. But he had a liver qi stagnation, high stress, and skipped meals with coffee. He felt worse. Once we added acupuncture and addressed the emotional stagnation, autophagy kicked in more gently and sustainably. The lesson: you must activate autophagy in the context. So, autophagy is not a trend, it's a powerful biology your ancestors knew intuitively. Whether you activate it through science or spirit, remember this: cells need space to clean themselves. Energy must circulate, not stagnate. Rhythms matters more than rules. And in the ACEs model, chemistry is powerful, but only when supported by structure, energy, and the soul. Subscribe to the ACEs podcast. Next time, we'll explore other longevity frontier and how they are integrated with fasting, strength training, and spiritual intention. Until then, honor your body's wisdom.